We up and I'm feeling like a new me. Stacking new sets, some new E. NFTs, all of them you need. Back in my zone like 2-3. All time high, hit a new peak. Let's go. Homie, the Bulls is back. I said the Bulls is back.
GM, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're taking a look at Pyth airdrops and seeing how many do you need to stake, quite a common question online. And we do have a little bit of history to go over now, as there have been some confirmed airdrop with some numbers involved. So if you enjoy the content here, make sure you do subscribe to the channel and we'll jump on in. So I'm here on the Pyth staking interface. As you can see, we've got staking, profile, governance, all at the top here. You can see I've got a staked amount of tokens that I received in an airdrop originally, as mentioned in the previous video. And we have staked these for a couple of weeks now. So we are eligible for governance voting, that kind of stuff on here. So a few quick tips on this. So you want to enable or add your EVM wallet on here. So if you've staked via Sol, because you can stake via Solana, you can also add your EVM wallet. Now the reason for this, if we just look at this area here, EVM address, you want to link your Solana wallet here with the staked tokens to another EVM address, due to the fact a lot of the airdrops that are potentially going to come are going to be on chains outside of Solana. So in this video here, we have one on base chain as an example. That will of course require an EVM based wallet. So you want to get this filled in, which I'll do as soon as I'm done filming in this video. Second thing here, quick tip as well, governance. There is actually proposals currently live. So I would recommend participating in governance to show that you are a staker who is participating with a network. You're someone who's clued up, on the ball, that kind of stuff. I can only think this would stand you in better stead than those who do not go ahead and vote. And currently there's these Pythian council election votes currently ongoing. So these are up for the next 3 days. So you've got quite a bit of time here to come in and either vote yes or vote no, and then just register that your wallet, and of course that means you yourself are a voter and someone actively participating in governance of this network. But let's get into the juicy bits. How many tokens do we need to stake? What airdrops are coming? So first confirmed airdrop here came from ZeroLend. So these guys are a lending market, as the name would suggest, on ZK Sync and Manta network. So what have they got for us? If you go to the airdrop page, which you can easily find via their Twitter account. I'll leave a link to their Twitter account down below. I don't want to leave too many links into things, because if, for example, I put the wrong link into one of these videos, I'm going to get screwed here. So always try and do official sources, maybe from their real official Twitter accounts, that kind of stuff. Just be very, very careful. There's so many rugs and people trying to scam right now. But this is airdrop.zerolend.xyz. So you would connect your wallet potentially if you have definitely got the right website. And you can see down here, they have these various points programs on at the moment. So this one doesn't require you to have a set number of Pyth staked. But as you can see down here, are you a Pyth staker? If you're a Pyth staker, you will receive the zero airdrop based on the Pyth amount staked. 1 point per Pyth staked. So if you've got 1,450 Pyth from the airdrop like myself, you will be getting 1,450 points here. You can also come and get a booster. I'll leave a link down below for the referral bonus, but you can also follow along with these things, such as jumping into the Discord, signing yourself into there, popping a GM into the GM chat channel. Fairly easy stuff to get some more points. But as you can see from this, Pyth stakers will be getting points. Points will be ZeroLend tokens. And all of this is based on the number of Pyth you stake. So the more you would stake, the bigger the airdrop you're going to get. That is airdrop number 1. Airdrop number 2 here comes from base chain and DegenBase. So what is DegenBase? 1000x perps trading and an options platform as well. So this is the actual platform here. And as you can see, bottom left, powered by Pyth network. So Pyth oracles are powering this perps and options platform, which is obviously very good for the network. And as a result of this and their strong partnership, DegenBase are giving away a whopping 8% of their total supply, the DB token, DegenBase token, to Pyth stakers. what is the minimum you have to stake here? If you just scroll down, how to participate. Stake on Pyth network, staking a minimum of 500 Pyth tokens to be eligible. So they have capped it here. So if we just scroll down, and we can type in 500 Pyth. So that is $282 worth of tokens needed to be staked in order to be eligible for DegenBase. So that's a current price of 56 cents per Pyth. So as you can see, a bit of a cutoff point there, just under $300 from DegenBase there, and quite a hefty allocation as well. 8% of a token supply. You know, maybe this thing won't be the biggest protocol in the world, but if it is worth maybe a 10 million market cap during the bull market, 8% of that is still going to be 800K. So overall, divided between Pyth stakers, it could be a decent airdrop there. So we have an actual definitive number here. And I did see someone in previous videos actually commenting saying you have to stake 500. Well, yes, for this airdrop, you would have had to have staked 500 tokens. Now, moving on, we also have Nabla Finance. Now, this one has the token Amber coming out. But this one is quite a little bit of, you know, hurdles and hoops to jump through. So for me, this one is a little bit annoying. This one required you to stake 250 Pyth tokens. So that is half of the previous one. So we're talking somewhere in the region of like 150, 160 bucks. So again, a bit of a minimum being placed, 250 Pyth there. So you can factor that into your mental model. You probably want to have 250, maybe if you've got enough funds and you can afford 500 Pyth, maybe you want to play it safe, somewhere towards 1,000 Pyth. Personally, my mental model, a lot of people received the quantity I received of Pyth via the original airdrop. I would imagine that that tier, that amount of staked tokens would be making people eligible for all of the upcoming airdrops. I don't see why they would kind of disregard that subset of users because they were the very early adopters on Pyth network. So that is something I would think about personally. And I think that's like 800 bucks at this point in time. Now with this one, yep, you have to have your EVM wallet good to go. So as per the previous step earlier on profile, get your EVM wallet linked to this, but they did have a load of hoops in terms of jumping on their test nets, doing loads of transactions. This is something I believe has now passed. So I thought there was just quite a lot of different, you know, hoops to jump through that I wasn't particularly comfortable with in connecting my wallet to this website. So I've kind of faded this one. But again, we get a bit of insight as to the number of Pyth tokens you're required to stake for them. Then last but not least, we have Scallop here. So Scallop is actually doing an airdrop of Pyth, which is quite intriguing. So maybe if you don't have any Pyth, you could get some Pyth by actually getting involved with this site. So Scallop.io, Sui network, a money market over there. You have to actually start to supply or borrow 100 USDs worth of assets. And you've got a couple more days. This runs to the 27th of February. So currently, this is the actual application itself. TVL over there is 140 million. Maybe quite a few of these people are farming the airdrop here. And what they're giving out is 100,000 Pyth tokens across participants of this. So you can kind of do the maths, 100 grand divided between 141 mils worth of assets. You're going to have to obviously supply quite a bit to get a decent chunk of Pyth there. But needless to say, there's still a decent way that you can get exposure to Scallop, as I believe Scallop will be doing a token airdrop for themselves as well at a later date. And obviously getting some Pyth incentives as well. So just another little one, a bit of an airdrop, kind of a 2-in-1 airdrop, if you will, that you could get involved with if you so wish. So overall, we've got a variety of different kind of cutoffs. We've got one that's suggesting the more Pyth you stake, the bigger the rewards you'll get. We've got a 250 token staking limit on the other and a 500 token staking limit on the other one as well. So as you can see, they're kind of weeding people out with very low budgets. So I would suggest you need at least a good few $100 worth on Pyth network staking to get subsequent airdrops. Now they are partnered with hundreds of different applications. So I'm sure this won't be the last of the airdrops we see from Pyth. So do check this one out, see if it's interesting to you, and of course, set your profile up. Get your EVM-based wallet also connected to your profile. Get involved with the governance proposals currently ongoing, as I mentioned as well. And happy staking. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.